Cabotine de Gres obviously has a lot of reviews, and there's many things about it that I thought I really wanted to try it for myself. And it's not the kind of thing that you can really buy samples of. So if you want to smell it, you have to buy it most of the time. They probably have this in some perfume shops, but it's not one that I really notice, and I don't know if it's really one they'd have testers for, because it does tend to be the more modern and newer perfumes that they have testers for. I asked to smell bluegrass somewhere the other day, and they kind of looked like I was a bit mad and said, oh, well, we just keep those for people who know them. And I was like, okay, fine, well, I won't buy it from you then. So Cabotine de Gres, which is obviously the original one that I've tried a few flankers of, has so many notes in it, it's absolutely insane. But I wanted to smell this because there is something, I think it's ginger lily. It's listed as just ginger on Fragrantica, but I think the official notes, don't know if it says it on here, but I think it's actual ginger lily. There we go, yeah. So let me just have a read. It says on the back of this, if you can see, it says floral, aldehydic, surprising, sensuous, captivating. Fragrance opens on a surprising whirlwind of mandarin, ginger, and ylang ylang as a prelude to the outburst of unique floral accords. In the heart note, tuberose and hyacinth, sensuous corollas mingle with ginger lily. Originally from the Himalayas, ginger lily was used for the first time as a perfume ingredient in Cabotine de Gres. This floral symphony lies on a dry down, blending patchouli, sandalwood, musk, and blackcurrant. So I was already a bit like, okay, everyone says it's really, really strong, and also patchouli, which, again, patchouli isn't even listed on Fragrantica as one of the notes, but it's on the box, so I think we have to trust this one. But I'll just read you what it says on Fragrantica anyway, just for S's and G's. So, so many things going on here, it's mad. Top notes: coriander, orange blossom, blackcurrant, cassia, like, cassis leaf, blackcurrant leaf, plum, tangerine, peach, tuberose, this is the middle notes, tuberose, hyacinth, carnation, ginger, jasmine, ylang ylang, freesia, rose, iris, heliotrope, violet. Base notes: vetiver, blackcurrant, civet, musk, sandalwood, cedar, amber, tonka bean, and vanilla. It's got everything that you could pretty much ever think of in it. But people talk about ginger lily specifically, and I like ginger, and I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe this will be a really nice, intense, slightly fruity floral with a real gingery note. That's what I was hoping for. However, to me, this is a jasmine perfume, and it's compared with, it is a bomb. It is a bomb. No denying it's a bomb. It's strong. It really just smells like jasmine to me. I don't really get much else going on in this. Maybe that's because I'm just so sensitive to jasmine. I think it's very possibly because I'm so sensitive to jasmine, because I really like it in the garden, but when I try to wear it, it always gives me a headache, and it's really sad because I do think jasmine is a glorious and beautiful perfume. So the top comparison for this is Tender Poison, which is the old green poison that you can't get anymore because it was discontinued. And apparently this smells quite a lot like that. And it's funny because I smelled Pure Poison a while back, and that to me just smelled like ginger as well. It's just smelled like jasmine as well. That to me is people call it a white floral, but I'm like, you mean jasmine? It just really smells like jasmine. Feel free to comment if you think I'm insane and that because I'm sensitive to jasmine, everything smells like jasmine. But I do think this perfume is beautiful. I can understand why people who like it are very passionate about it. It's definitely strong. This is not one where you wouldn't smell it. Like, you'd smell this a mile off, I reckon. But yeah, it's interesting that it's compared to the Dior Tendre, because that doesn't list having jasmine in it at all. That is listed as tuberose, honey blossom, rose, and freesia, heliotrope, in the florals in that. So it's interesting. that people say that those two perfumes smell the same. I feel like I smelt the green poison when I was young, but I don't actually have any memory of what it smelled like. But again, if you click on that in Fragrantica, the thing that people think it smells like most is this. So maybe it is my imagination. Maybe maybe I'm just smelling so much jasmine because I can't wear jasmine. But it is, I also can't stop smelling it, so it's a bit of a weird one. I'm a bit frightened to spray this on my skin. So what, I've had it a little while and I'm like, I haven't actually done a skin test yet because I'm nervous about it. I think it might give me a headache. But on the card, it's kind of addictive. It's very, very floral. It is really quite strong. But it's very, very pretty, and like it's I wouldn't understand why people really hate it passionately, because it's not so strong that it it's not like woof. It is strong, but people want that in perfumes generally, don't they? I mean, this is an eau de toilette version as well. It's not even an eau de parfum, so maybe this is a bit gentler. Maybe the eau de toilette just comes off more jasmine-y, I don't know. Or maybe ginger lily really smells a bit like jasmine, but more gingery. I do get a bit of a ginger vibe. I think I'm just going to make that decision to test this on a wrist in, let's see. Yeah, on a day where I don't have to get up too early, because I think if I sprayed this on first thing in the morning, that might be a kiss of death. But if I spray it on when I've been up for a while, and then I know I'm about to take a shower, so if it freaks me out, I can wash it off, then I'll do that. But if you like jasmine and you like strong jasmine perfumes, then I think you might like this. I would say if you enjoy Lust by Lush, which is a very heady, sexy, warm jasmine, real like sweet, warm jasmine. If you like that, then I think you'll probably like Cabotine. I think that this is a greener, fresher jasmine-y smell. But I'm pretty sure that if you like how strong and jasmine-y that perfume is, you would like how strong and jasmine-y this one is. The eau de toilette, I don't know, maybe the perfume smells a bit different. I don't know. It's certainly I think it's darker green, the perfume. But yeah, it is weirdly addictive. I do keep smelling it. So maybe on my skin I'll feel different, but I'm not brave enough right now to actually try it on my skin. I will do it. And maybe if I do and I change my mind, I will come back. If I don't change my mind, then this is my little review of Cabotine de Gres.